Nice hat, Rob.
Righto, guys. Welcome to the Sydney Rugby Show. Sorry for the brief hiatus that we've had, but it's good to be back. I'm Sam Milgate. With me here, I've got Justin Take It Up, Rodgie, and Greg Dowden. Welcome, Greg.
Welcome, big fella.
How are you, mate?
Yeah.
Nice to see you, Justin.
Mate, we're going all right. We'll just jump straight into it. A few talking points. How it's going to roll is we're just going to ask a few questions. Did we get any viewer mail, Greg, this week? Nothing worth
I
noting?
don't think so.
No? That's all right.
Been a bit bare.
That's all right, mate. We'll generate a bit of publicity through this, and then I'm sure we'll all start rolling in. So, first cab off the rank. Do you want to ask another question, Jeff? What was that?
Okay. We've got a bit of a talking point here, Greg.
Yeah.
The Mark Guy comments on Super Rugby. What are your thoughts?
He said he'd never seen a code fall off its perch so fast.
I think, for a start, where do the rugby league guys get off talking about rugby? For a start. Really. I would question Mark Guy, how many games has he actually watched?
Yeah.
Okay? Which is probably zero. Same as bloody Matt Johns. Come on. But there is some valid points. The code is struggling in some ways, but I don't really take much credence from a pair of muppets like them, let's face it. Mate, flick it. Toilet paper. Next.
That's it. Good response. Thanks, Greg.
Ray Price, one of the greats, Greg. Dual coder. Would you compare him to me?
Oh, mate, no doubt.
This from a petrol motion.
Courage.
Yeah. Righto, we'll move on, Gregory. Super Rugby. Reds versus Crusaders. Samu Karevi, what are your thoughts? The big hard man.
He's very good, very good. And would he score a try, set up another, the last pass for another try? Mate, he's probably the shining light in Australian rugby so far this year, I would say. He's been really doing well. I think Samu's problem was always that he just ran the ball. That was his go-to every time. But he seems to be looking to pass the ball a bit, be a bit more of a team player than run it up himself. And obviously at the end of the game, it was hard to see him so upset because he gave away the penalty. But I guess that's the game, isn't it? But no, I think he's doing really well.
Greg, do you think the Reds were robbed by the Crusaders?
Oh, no, not really. I probably did after the game. But once I watched it a few times, I could see, to be honest, when you look at the penalty, it looked like the Crusaders guy actually was on the ball before Karevi even got there. So
yeah.
I'd probably like to ask the referee what the penalty was actually for.
What are your thoughts on referees? Greg, what are your thoughts on referees? You're a fair weather supporter, mate. Just give me a bit of a comment on the referees at the moment.
Mate, they're muppets. That's fine. They've got no idea. No, they got no idea.
Will Three Bags Full Houston. Give me a comment on him.
Mate, Will, if you're out there watching, mate, stick to Shute Shield, brother.
Greg,
stay there.
Apparently you were quoted. Greg, apparently you were quoted saying that referees should be drowned at birth. Can you confirm?
Yeah.
But Greg,
because I was a referee myself.
Yeah, you were.
No. And there's some issues there. Consistency is the problem. Consistency. There's no consistency.
This is just from someone I know. I just heard it on the grapevine. There are a few issues with your refereeing career. When the Blackdown Stabbers went down in the fourth round, you're all over.
Oh, right. I was a great referee. The best referee I ever had.
Can you please explain what actually happened in your refereeing career?
My refereeing career came to an abrupt halt about 2 years ago.
Yep, and what happened?
When I got abused after a game and I told the coach we should go to the car park and sort it out. That's pretty much the end of my refereeing career.
And then what did you try to do? Take up coaching, and you've been sacked from every club before that?
Did you feed him, Greg?
I let him go, mate. I didn't want to kill him.
Yeah, you're a hard man.
That's it, mate.
The poor man's Ray Price.
Now listen, boys. Listen up. I've been sacked from any club. Okay? None.
Just mollycoddled out of the joint.
No.
Maybe massaged to not come back, but sack's a bit harsh.
Oh, no, yeah, that is a bit harsh. Righto, Greg, moving on. England versus Scotland. You put up during the week that you thought Scotland were in with a chance. Obviously, the rugby gods failed you, miserably failed you. Thoughts, comments on the game?
Well, obviously, the first point is that if you want to put any tips on games of rugby, don't ask me. That's the first point.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, Gregory.
And I don't know, Scotland just didn't turn up to play, mate. They've been playing well. I don't know. I don't know if you watched the game, but from the start, England made a good start, and Scots never really in the game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Disappointing, like, really. I don't even think the English are that good, mate. I mean, that probably sounds stupid, but I just don't think other teams haven't worked out how to beat them.
Yeah.
Do you think Joseph will get picked at 13 for the Lions after that performance?
Yeah, say so. England will dominate the Lions team, and really they should. They have to.
What are your thoughts on the state of European rugby at the moment?
Well, mate, have a look at it. Really, apart from England, you wouldn't really have much confidence, would you? Like, Wales have gone back. Italy wouldn't beat Penrith.
In one word.
The All Blacks last year, but then can't barely win a game. I watched them the other day play Wales. They were shocking. France up and down, so it's not too good really. The Poms are carrying the whole of Europe, mate.
Greg, in one word, how would you describe European rugby? You got one word.
One word. Boring.
Nah, something better than that. Come on.
Shite.
Oh, that's terrible, Greg. Just try your best.
There's the kids out there. There's kids listening.
There's kids listening. Right, we'll move on, Greg.
But I've got to qualify that statement. Unless you're a Scotsman, because I love my Scots. I've got Mark Philp, Neil Tunner, Dick Fraser, Wheelbarrow Wilson. I love them all, mate. How do you pronounce his first name? Can you guys help me?
Ruri. Ruri. Like Rory, but you say Roo. It's like a kangaroo.
What's his middle name, Greg? Greg, what's his middle name?
I thought it was William.
William Wallace. Righto.
Isn't he related to Shute?
Nah, sorry, mate.
I saw Sherva on the weekend, actually, Greg.
He
said to say hi. And he's going to be tuning in, actually, and he'll be running out in 4th grade this week against Warringah.
And he said he can't wait to see you at family functions.
I'll be there.
Yeah, okay.
I'll bring his bake up.
Yeah, no worries. All good, mate.
Righto, we're just going to go through an update. A few previews of some Shute Shield clubs. So we've got 3 weeks till round 1. So we're going to go through 4 teams a week, basically. Greg, let's get first cab off the rank with Parramatta. What are your thoughts on how the season's going to go this year?
Well, mate, Parramatta are looking very good, very strong. They've bought very well, have a very good forward pack. They've still got the guys. Well, they've lost Lola here to the Waratahs, but they've still got Tyrone Vega. They've got Aaron Blacklock. They've bought. There's a good 10 that they bought from Queensland. Jared Nissen. I don't really know much about him.
What car does he drive?
Huh?
What car does he drive?
I think it might be a Nissan, mate.
Nah.
And who else we got? Oh, and Sam, I'd be bad if I didn't mention one of our members of the page who had a birthday this week, Robert Duff. Blake, you know very well, obviously. He's a very good player too, a winger. I wouldn't rap wingers very much, but Duffy's all right.
Yeah, Duffy will go well.
So what do you want? You want a tip?
Mate, also, I'd just like to highlight Jake Richardson, the inclusion of him in the Parramatta squad. Thoughts on how he'll go this
year? He'll be an impact player from 4th grade, off the bench, I've heard.
Yeah.
So, Greg, there's a bit of history there, was there not, between the two of you, if you want to shed some light on that?
Richo is a good man.
He's a very good guy. He speaks highly of Rodgie, actually.
Is he a fan of the page, Greg? Do you know?
I wouldn't think so. No.
Oh,
So Greg, if you had to give one sort of tip on where they will finish, where would you say?
I think Parramatta will actually surprise a lot of people and make the finals, make top 6, probably 5th or 6th. That's my tip.
And what's not taking them all the way to the comp? What do they need, Gregory?
Well, I think they're still a developing team. Like this is the second year with their coach. So I think they're definitely on their way to a premiership in a couple of years, but not this year, I don't think.
Okay, fair enough. What else have we got, Sam?
West Harbour, Greg. Thoughts on West Harbour this year? Obviously, new coach, Todd Loudon coming in, very experienced. What are your thoughts, predictions on them?
Yeah, hard to get a read on West, really. They've been keeping stuff pretty quiet. They did buy Kelly Miarfa from the Rams, who played for the Rams a couple of years ago, I think.
I think he's been in France.
Hard to get a read. Like they kept most of their players, like Taylor Adams, Cody Hawkins. So they've got some good young players. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably see them still bottom 4, but on the improve.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Andrew Tuala? He's arrived from the Rams, I think. The Rams? Is that right?
Rams, yeah. Rams,
He looks hungry. He looks hungry. He's a big fella.
Yeah, he's played for East too, I think, last year. He's a good player, actually. Very good prop.
From Newcastle, is that right?
From Newcastle to East. Played a bit of Randwick too, I think.
Yeah, fair enough.
He's at West. So,
what would you say they need to improve on, Greg, to sort of take out the comp?
Well, I think they need to...
A whole new
their
team?
forward play.
Yeah,
their forward play.
Yeah.
Probably, they've got a good back line. They've always had a good back line. I think their forwards and their defence, they've always leaked a fair few points. But yeah, look, even last year they beat Uni and they beat Eastwood last year. So there's obviously potential there.
Yeah, that's right.
Not Gordon, though, eh?
They lost to Gordon, I believe.
Yeah, that's because Neil Tanner slipped a few dollars in my pocket, actually.
That's pretty... that's a controversial statement there, Justin.
Justin's all about controversy. Moving on.
Tracks visitors.
Greg, talking point of the pre-season. How are Penrith going to go with Huxley and good friend of the show, Scott Podmore, at the reins there?
The great man. The great man. Parramatta's finest.
I really want to sit here and be positive. I really do, but it's just hard. Like, because they're up against it, let's face it. If they get 1 or 2 wins, it's probably a good season. You know? And my question would be, who are the wins going to come against? Obviously, they're targeting round 1, but even then, I don't think they're going to get that one. So, I don't know. It's going to be hard. From what I'm hearing, Huxley has changed a lot of things, and there's a lot of positivity around there. So, I mean, I wish him well, mate. I mean, we need Penrith to be strong. Let's face it.
Bloody oath.
Yeah, I think we all do.
Hey, speaking of Penrith, Sam.
Yeah.
I wanted to get Roggie's comment. Like, apparently there's been a contract out there sitting for him for about 3 years. He hasn't signed it. It's still waiting. You know, there was captain coach. There was all sorts of offers out there, mate.
But it's not the rugby. It's got nothing to do with the rugby. Rodgie said something about the Shields. He's a bit of a snob when it comes to them. So
Can't throw your weight around out there, mate, can you?
Well, is it because you don't like the Islander girls, mate? Is it some sort of racism?
Mate, there's plenty of nice girls from out west. Greg, my missus is from out west.
I just get very nervous sometimes around girls, Greg.
I've heard that.
I know. Sometimes when I go out on a Saturday night and I just get harassed, you know?
Yeah. I know.
Greg, can you confirm the whereabouts of Jeremy Paul after his dethroning at the Image?
The Gorican Gherkins.
No,
Is it the Gorican Gherkins?
Apparently he went back and got a 9-to-5 job, what I heard.
He's just thrown in the towel.
He's not coaching anyway. He's going to be doing the Rams, though, again.
Okay.
Oh, really?
There's
rumours.
on that, mate.
There is rumours you give up when it's tough, Greg.
Never.
Well, right, next one.
Greg, obviously, what everyone's tuned in to hear about. How do you think Gordon are going to go this year?
Mate, it's going to be hard. I don't know. I see improvement under Super Coach Phil. Great bloke too, Mark. I like him. Nice fella. I think there's going to be significant improvement given that Justin's been the head recruitment manager there apparently in 2017.
It's got 15 new players, Greg.
How many
We're
players
all
did
the
you
way.
get? Just 25?
What are you talking about, Greg?
Yeah,
Oh,
so I heard that from the Millhouse.
Nah.
Just
Well,
pretty-
how about, this is a silly question. How about you give me the answer to this, Sam? You're on the inside.
Mate, I think we'll go really well. We've just been, quietly chipping away, having a really good pre-season. We're miles ahead of where we were this time last year. We got the big man Mark Johnson returning in the second row. Got a few new blokes. Don Sowers come over from Tasman. Frank Marley come over from New Zealand. Young 7 that we got there. Harry Rourke moving into the front row would obviously be the big talking point. He's packed on about 12 to 13 kilos, good weight, so
Still looks hungry, but
still looks hungry. And he's been really training the house down and working really hard in his scrummaging. But I guess we won't really know how we're going. This week will be a good tester against Warringah, and all the boys are looking forward to it. And just ready to rip, get out there and just give it to them. So see how we go.
Sounds good, mate. Well, I see improvement definitely. A new coach always brings improvement.
Yeah.
I would say Gordon would get 6 wins. There you go. There's a number for you, boy.
Yeah.
which makes us finish where, Gregory?
Be probably
Being a
7th or 8th.
mathematician you are.
Yeah, you've done a few maths statistics courses, haven't you, Greg?
Yeah, I reckon 7th or 8th.
Yeah, and
Right.
what do they need to improve to win the comp, Gregory?
Well, obviously they need to get some big names, guys. I don't know. You got to remember you're going from a pretty. Well, I don't want to put the guy down, but the previous coach kind of took you guys backwards. So it's like you've got to build up again from the bottom now. So
Yeah.
it's going to take a few years. But if you have a look, even some of the games last year, you guys were in the game. So there's not a lot of improvement there to have.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
No worries. That pretty much.
Warringah, mate. Warringah, we'll just go through them just quickly. There's rumours Darren Coleman is the new Neil Tanner. Just going from club to club.
Well, I heard he went for big money, mate, so I suppose it was an easy decision.
Oh, well, mate, he's got to look after himself first, doesn't he?
You guys play Warringah this week, don't you?
Yeah, we do.
And they beat Randwick the last week in a trial, apparently, 29-17, I was told.
Yeah, they'll be tough. Are you coming down to watch, Greg?
I don't know, mate, maybe.
Mate,
Where's
Saturday
that
Arvo.
at? Pittwater?
Saturday Arvo at Rat Park doesn't get much better. Sit on the hill with a few cold turkeys.
They wouldn't have turkeys there, mate.
No, you bring her home, mate. Smuggle them in.
They have to, mate.
Great track
Okay,
dance.
what about some of the other trial games, boys? Did you hear much?
Let us have a look, Greg. We'll have a look for you.
How was the
Greg,
internal trial, Justin?
mate, I didn't catch up much on the other trials. I'm relying on you.
You are kidding, Greg.
Can you tell us how the other trials went? Uni had a three-way with West and Penrith. How did that end
Yeah,
up?
I heard it was a bit of a smash up at uni, just try after try. But did hear some good feedback. Penrith were quite happy with how they went.
Yeah.
Manly and Eastwood played. Manly just got away with that apparently, by one try.
Yeah. Tight game.
South beat East. I think it was 5 tries to 3 or something. Big point out of that South game was New Zealand import that South got, Jamie Verron.
Yeah, he was
Apparently absolutely carved up.
He looks like a good
Absolutely
player, doesn't he?
2 tries. And multiple line breaks. I reckon they couldn't control him.
What are your thoughts on Milgate's tattoo?
Who's tattoo?
Milgate's.
I don't know, mate. It's just what's the go there, Sam?
Oh, it's just scribble, mate. Nothing much.
That Bible verses or something, mate.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Couple of Bible verses.
Parramatta beat Newcastle Wanderers too.
Yeah. Up the mighty two Blues. Have you heard? Have I told you the latest news? Sam Milgate, Rookie of the Year 2015-16, Austral Bricks.
That doesn't surprise me. But what I'm curious about, Sam,
Get out of it, idiot.
what's your opinion of
Get out. My opinion, Gregory, go on.
can you play first graders? That's the big question.
Oh, yeah, if I can stay fit and have a good dig, see how we go.
You're not worried about the man Mountain coming over from Penrith, Fergus Mitra?
He's not really a man mountain, but he's a good player.
Yeah, he's a good player. Mate, Fergie's injured at the moment, so we'll see how we go.
Round 3 return.
Yeah.
Good fella.
We're all, oh, mate, there's a few boys there put their hands up for the number 2 jersey, so we'll just see how we go.
James Holden. You know
James
him?
Holden's in the mix as well.
Ex-Para, ex-Eastwood, Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah, another name. What happened to Ronnie Hobden?
Mate, Hobbo's retired. He's getting married. Yeah. Great man, Ron.
He just built the suburb of Newcastle with his bare hands.
Yeah.
Really?
From Singleton, mate. It's Singo Bulls Jr.
Had one of the best beards in rugby too, I would have thought.
Oh, that's great.
He and Luke Patworth, a couple of hard Singo men.
Yeah.
Then Tim Rapp was the other one.
Dallas Paulie.
Dallas.
Big Dallas. Big Dallas.
Steve Merrick.
Is
He
Big
played against Steve taking up Merrick, didn't he?
Is Big Dal running out for South this year?
What happened to Steve Taylor?
Steve Taylor, he did his ACL on a trial about 3 years ago, never to be seen again, drank 48 beers and then never...
Oh, that's a big problem.
Yeah, the big English.
Righto. All right, guys. Well, we're going to wrap it up there. Thanks for watching.
Dribbling now.
We're going to do this weekly on a Monday night and go through it, and it should be good. Looking forward to a good season.
Signing out, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
See you, Greg.
See you,
Have
Greg.
a good week, boys.
Thank you. See you, mate.